What's up, y'all? So I figured I'd do a little update on my my little setup here. I put the dual ARB setup in from American Venture Labs. I got the mounting bracket and the remote mount set up for the chuck and switch and breathers. Install went really well. It all looks pretty good. My amp wiring is jacked, but I got to get some wiring loom and fix that. But the deal is, I wanted an up down, some kind of air up and air down system to where I can do all 4 tires at once. And I was looking around, and there's a lot of good quality kits out there, Morflate and up down air and things like that. But $200 to $300 for an air up and air down system to me was just silly. I figured I'd buy one, or buy the parts and make it myself. Just so much other things I could spend my money on, like the 14 bolt I just bought to go underneath this thing. It requires the ARB compressor. But here's what I did. It cost me about $145 or something for all the pieces, but I can do all 4 tires, air them up and air them down, and they equalize the pressure in all 4 tires, so it just makes it a little easier. But here's what I got. Check it out. I used this Flexzilla hose. It's really pliable and flexible, so and that's really crucial in the wintertime months. It just, some of them get brittle, and then some of them are just stiff as soon as you get them, no matter what. So I bought this stuff, Flexzilla hose. It is made in the USA, rated 300 pounds, which we'll never see. But here's where I mounted my, get out of here. Here's where I mounted my remote mount system, and I had to mount the breathers in this rack because we do run this rack. They wouldn't fit in the normal hose back here where they were designed to go. So we like this little rack. This thing, I like the 2-tier system. We carry stuff in here that we leave in here, like raincoats and winch line, or a winch controller and ARB bag, or for the recovery gear, shoes, just stuff like that. Got me on my old spud wrench. I was an iron worker back in the day, so I hold on to this thing, and hell, I don't know, might need it one day. But there's the setup. Here's my ARB compressor mount from American Venture Labs. Don't give me shit on my wiring on my amp. Like I said, I ain't done yet. It looks like crap, and it will drive me nuts until it's fixed. But the compressor's mounted up, the wiring for it and the hoses, everything went really smooth. It actually looks decent. If that amp wasn't in here, it'd look great. Got some distribution blocks for ground and power to run all this stuff. And but here's what we did. That just plugs into there. I bought all the fittings from Amazon. A little digital gauge. This is when I want to let the air out of the tires, I just open that up and let it go, and then I can close it from time to time to check pressure, see where we're at. Of course, that'll have to be disconnected. But to me, the key was, for this kit, is not having all my tires leaking as I'm trying to do this. So I bought these really good quality valve stem quick connect fittings, and just pull back on it to disconnect it, pull it off. But as you can see, it's actually a really good quality piece. I bought 4 of these for about $40, and to put them on, you just put them on there and then push that valve back down, or push the quick connect back down, and it maintains and doesn't leak air. And to me, that was the biggest issue. I don't want to leak air. If you're leaking air while you're trying to do this, you're just wasting your time. So I just did it on 2 tires for now, because we're trying to make it to Mega Run. When we get back, I'll put a T-fitting in here, this little guy, and I'll probably put it right in here somewhere, and then run it to the other side so I can do all 4. So should work out pretty good. Old American Venture Labs makes some quality stuff, guys, no doubt. FabTech, I bought the FabTech rack because I couldn't confirm from anybody that with a slant back soft top that rack could fit in here and the window clear it. Well, this one just clears it. I mean, when I say just clears it, it clears it so tight that these pieces actually touch the window, but if I move them out of the way, it doesn't touch anywhere. So I use that one. It's a pretty good rack too. But that's my up down air system. Figured I'd make one. You know, spending $200 or $300 just wasn't in the cards for me. I spent a lot of money on this Jeep, don't get me wrong, but for stuff like this, I'm kind of cheap about it. You know, we can always do it manually. We've done it that way for years. Nothing against it, but this is gonna make it a little easier. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll let y'all know. We'll do an update later. Maybe one at the trailhead when we're airing down, or when we're leaving and airing up or something, just to see. Maybe time it. See how long it takes to go from, you know, 20. I usually run around actually on 26 PSI daily, unless I'm going a long distance, like from here to Moab or Colorado, and I air up to about 30, 32, something like that. But maybe we'll do a video. We'll go from 30 down to say 10 or 8. See how long it takes for all 4. And likewise, airing them back up, I'll go up to probably 26 or something and stop it, maybe time it. So we shall see. Trial and error, baby. Peace.